in the science. As I've said though, Goku is really the wrong character to place opposite Baby for that reason. Only Vegeta would have any reason to reflect, and he's taken out of the story entirely. I'd struggle to place Baby among the likes of Vegeta or Frieza as far as great Dragon Ball villains go, but he's leagues better than boring as hell Cell and his driving purpose of, I got nothing better to do. He's far more interesting than One Note Piccolo, who's only ever in it for the lulz. At least Baby has a motivation. As for the other characters, I feel I've already explored in detail what works or doesn't work about them. Goku remains steady. He doesn't particularly grow or change, but he is more interesting here than he's been in a while. I'm certainly in the minority, but I feel Trunks and Giru were wasted potential. I hate how pointlessly they were discarded. Han is obviously a mixed bag. She's definitely the character with the strongest arc. The show just makes her so unlikable it's hard to care. But once they finally move her past her abusive tendencies towards Giru, she becomes much more tolerable. And even if she does primarily exist to be the damsel Goku saves, she still manages a strong presence in the latter stages of the arc. She is the audience surrogate character, and she fulfills that role well, much like her father before her. Due to the nature of the story, most of the rest of the characters are so underutilized that there's not much to say about them. I don't necessarily mean that as a bad thing. I said at the beginning I think it was a good idea to scale the cast back. Goten at least has a memorable episode, one that makes him the most interesting he's ever been. While it doesn't really tie into her character per se, it's wonderfully unsettling to see Bulma cast in the role as Baby's #1 fangirl and technical advisor. There's something so hard and sinister in this portrayal. It almost comes across like she believes in Baby's mission more than Baby does. Were this a real character and not the result of mind control, it might be even more compelling.